winning anything should feel gratifying, but winning a national TV show competition has been the start of opportunities for so many over the years. But what happens to those who win and weren't necessarily the fan favorite? Well, in my opinion, this is exactly what Monty had to endure after winning season 2 of Lifetime's popular show, The Rap Game. He was inspired by influences in his life from an early age and followed in his family's footsteps and pursued a career in rap, resulting in him getting a chain, a plaque, but not signing the contract like the rest of the cast. So where is Monty now, and what has he been up to since the show? Well, like always, we'll take a look, but first, we need to take a look back to see what was put into him from a young age to help Monty grow into the man he is today. Yo, appreciate you for watching the video. If you end up liking the video, like the video for me, comment and subscribe down below. Let me know what y'all think about Monty's story. But without further ado, let's go ahead and blast right back into this. Born on April 25th in 2000 in South Central LA, Damani, aka Monty, grew up in an area full of hip-hop legends, and he got to meet a lot of them in his young years. With his mom being an artist from Compton and her father also being an artist, it seemed that being a rapper was in Monty's blood. His mother, Lucretia Hoy, was from a well-known West Coast rap group called the Queens of Compton, and she went by MC Snoop. In his early years, his mom, who was also Monty's manager, introduced him into music early. They would listen to artists like Bone Thugs and Harmony, LL Cool J, and also two of his biggest inspirations, Snoop Dogg and Michael Jackson. Snoop inspiring Monty's style, while Michael Jackson inspired him to perform and make music, with clips out there on the internet as early as age 8 with him mimicking Michael Jackson's moves. Monty said he started rapping around age 6, where he would practice rapping other rappers' songs and music, and then eventually started putting together his own.
I'm the poetic, copacetic rapper, table with a cup and slap it and make a dapper rapper turn actor.
One of his first tracks was put together for his grandfather's business, Air Socks, where Monty would create the theme song for a commercial his grandfather made for his business.
What it was for, actually. Yeah, my dad had invented some Air Socks with holes to make your feet breathe, and he had the little song and rapped this little thing. So.
Everything, you know what I'm saying?
Impressive.
And then I did a little rap on the it was like air size, it's so fresh, so cool. When you put them on your feet, then make you say, ooh, air size.
Rapping wasn't Monty's only ventures though. He also got into acting early, when him and his mom would make short films trying to push a positive message. Some of these are still up today on YouTube.
Something from room service? Man, what are you thinking? Put the phone down there.
Around 2013, he will also drop some music videos on YouTube on his mother's page and his own. Developing his skills early, he locked in and he put out as much music as possible, even dropping a mixtape called No Bullies Allowed, a tape where he would target the other youth by promoting his new saying, "I'm bully proof," in an effort to bring awareness to the bullying that was going on in local schools. His next few years would be full of grinding. Of course, he would keep working on his music craft, but Monty was also in the hoops as well. Word was he was really good, and he even got an assist award for his play. Eventually, he had to choose a hobby he wanted to go full force in, so he decided to give his all to rap, trying to achieve his rap dreams like so many other West Coast legends he used to look up to. Eventually, Monty also started doing shows in his area, some where he would even play in celebrity games and perform during halftime, then changed and continued hooping. Around this time, Monty seemed to really be in love with the music, but the grind was really all he knew, even when it came to his schoolwork, where Monty also got inducted into the Honor Society for the excellence he was showing in his classes and the grades he was getting. By this point, Monty and his mom was familiar with JD's work with kid rappers, so when Jermaine Dupri was DJing in LA, they tried to get him one of Monty's mixtapes, but failed to actually get him the CD. Monty would lock in and start putting out freestyle after freestyle in hopes to catch the attention of JD or one of the Rap Game producers, and he did just that and got himself onto the second season of the Rap Game. This second season was full of personalities and included the Duchess from the Chi, Nia K, the high energy MC Lil Key, and one of the biggest biggest to ever lead the rap game house, J.I. the Prince of New York. Also the singer-rapper, Jayla Marie. Shameless plug like always, but all people we also have videos on besides Jayla Marie, who will also be coming out soon. So make sure y'all go back and check those out. But season 2 also had 2 people that weren't on the show for very long, and Minnie Barbie and Tally. In my opinion, this season had a couple differences from others. It was a really big focus on the managers and the drama that was going on in between them. Also, season 2's cast didn't really have anyone, in my opinion, who separated themselves from the rest of the pack during the show, with most of the kids having some type of either experience or just a lot of untapped potential and talent. Throughout the season, Monty never got #1 on the hit list, partially because how spread out the talent was, but regardless, he showed a work ethic and improved in Jermaine Dupri's eyes, who said in an interview the hit list and the winner are all picked because of his heart or how he felt at the moment. Monty overtook the lead in his final performance, where JD believed to see a star power and marketability in Monty, causing a lot of fans to give backlash when Monty did eventually win. JD would say Lil Key was his pick up until the final performance, but the fans would fill comment sections disagreeing with the selection. Looking from JD's perspective, I understand why he chose Monty, whether I agreed or not. JD was looking for a kid who he could market to the youth, and while J.I. and Lil Key showcased a lot of their talent, they were also a little more aggressive with their styles and probably related better to older fans. Whereas when it came to the girls, Monty probably reminded Jermaine Dupri of a taller Bow Wow, but of course that's just my opinion. But one thing that is in my opinion is Monty for a fact got more hate for winning than any other winner. And although he would go on to be on another season and even went on tour with the rest of the cast for the So So Summer 17 tour, Monty, like the rest of the winners, would not sign with So So Def after. His situation reminds me of something I heard Lotto say, where she believed being associated with Jermaine Dupri allegedly made her get blackballed for a while when it came to doing things inside the industry due to everybody, out of respect for Jermaine Dupri, waiting to work with her. I'm not sure if it was the same situation for Monty, but it does seem possible. Monty's time on the tour gave him a taste of the industry and opened him up to bigger audiences, and that exposure worked to grow his fan base on social medias like his IG. Monty would do interviews and also promote his website, where it became a hub for his music, videos, and even more of his acting, where he dropped more short films, like the mini movie Monty starred in called The First Day of Summer. Monty and his team seem to have an independent mindset where they will work on things in-house, focus on building his brand, and he even rocked his own gear. That's when he would strike gold and get one of his biggest songs, They Know Me, which is sitting at over 600K on YouTube right now. But after having technical difficulties with his home studio and dealing with other things in his personal life, Monty would take a moment to fall back from social media altogether and take a break up until 2019, when he would return after creating his own label, Fly City ENT, where Monty ramped up putting out his music videos, seeming like he was putting money and effort behind them due to the quality of the videos. Like his single Another Day in LA, that had a fire animated video to come with it. He's currently still working his music grind and still dropping singles on his page and online, and the videos are doing pretty good, but it seems he's not getting the same receptions from his fans that he once did, and it also seems like he's experimenting with different sounds. He's gotten on a lot more West Coast sounds, and he also is even touching in with that Detroit flow that's taking over the industry. But just like other artists, it only takes that one track to connect, and it could change the whole trajectory of everything he's been working for. From the very beginning, it seemed like Monty wanted to move smart and not only create a rap career, but also create an enterprise. But in the words of Monty, life is to be experienced, not endured, and sometimes putting yourself first isn't selfish. When doesn't matter as long as you get there, and you should never rush the process. Enjoy it. The money will come, but always remember to be grateful, because just being able to live life is definitely good enough. But thank you all if you stuck around to the end of this video. I do appreciate you. You a real one. Like always, this your boy Stone Astro, and we'll finish up season 2 with our next video on Jayla Marie. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and also help grow the Cosmo Crew community. But like always, we out of here, man. So go ahead and drop that outro.
I done said a lot of things that I can't take back, and if you wanna know the truth, there's a lot of good things that I know I like. I can't talk to you, I can't tell you the truth.